Hey, what is up guys? Welcome back to the channel, and today we are going to be talking about the draft tournament, which is coming to the game tomorrow. It's going to be an 8-hour event on draft night. Thursday night it starts at 4 o'clock p.m. Eastern time, and it's going to last 8 hours. It's going to end at midnight Eastern time. They might expand that time or do something with it because it's not very friendly to people who aren't in the US, but that hasn't been confirmed yet, but it is being talked about. So the way that this is going to work, if you know what Draft Champions is, it's very similar to that. What you're going to do is every 2 hours, so starting at 4 p.m., and so it's going to be at 4, 6, 8, and 10, you're going to draft a new team, and you're going to be playing with that team for those 2 hours until you draft a new one. The draft itself is going to last 15 rounds, not the 19 that you see in season mode. It's going to be 15 rounds, and the maximum overall that you can get is going to be 100. It was said though that the draft is going to be pretty juiced. So we should be able to make some pretty good teams and play with some pretty cool players. So the way that the drafts are going to work is you're going to be doing a new one every 2 hours. So when you do that draft, you're going to have your new team, and then you're going to have one free entry every 2 hours. And an entry is just like Arena. The gameplay with this is going to be just like Arena mode, where you're playing 3 drives against an opponent, and whoever scores more points in the fastest amount of time wins. And one attempt or one entry is going to last until you lose. So you could win 100 in a row, and that's still one entry. So you're going to get one free entry every 2 hours, every time you have that new draft. And then also you're going to be able to use tickets to get additional entries. So let's say it's 4 o'clock, you draft your first team, you go out, you win one, and then you lose. You can use a ticket to basically revive yourself and keep going with that team. Or you could wait and save that ticket for later on, and you can use as many tickets as you want on the same team. So obviously we've gotten 4, we will be having 4 of these tickets free from just logging into the game during these 4 days leading up to this event. And if you want more than that, or you didn't get a chance to get those, if you want some more, you will be able to buy them for 100 gems or 50 Madden cash. So when you're playing this, obviously, you know, drafting teams is fun, gameplay can be entertaining sometimes, but we want rewards. So there's going to be 2 different types of rewards in this. The first is not very good. It's just the win-loss rewards. For winning a match, you're going to get 500 coins. For losing, you get 100 coins. And for both of them, you're going to get a chance at a 2 through 7 round collectible for the draft promo. That's not very good. But what is good are these Milestone Awards, which I'll show you on the screen. So the way that you get these Milestone Awards is by accumulating points. And the way you accumulate points is just through playing in this kind of arena style mode. So you're going to be doing these 3 drives. When you play the 3 drives, after that you've scored a certain number of points. Let's say you got the maximum, you got 24 points. 24 points will then be added to your total number of points that goes towards getting these milestones. There's something additional though. If you win, no matter how many points you score, if you win, there's a 5-point bonus. So the actual maximum number of points that you can get from one match is 29 points. So all of that is accumulating towards your total number of points, which, you know, as that number increases, you'll be getting these Milestone Awards. So we know that there's going to be 8 milestones in total. We don't know exactly what all of them are. We know the first 2 and the last 3, and I'll go through all of them. So the first 2 you can actually get in one match, since the maximum is 29, and this is 10 and 25. So for 10 points, it's not crazy. You're going to get an 80 to 84 Road to the Draft player and 3 2 through 7 round collectibles. Nothing great, but it's good, and it helps you, in your progression in the draft promo. And then at 25 points, you'll be getting an 80 to 84 base player, as well as an 80 to 84 Road to the Draft player. You're still going to get those 3 2 through 7 round collectibles, as well as a standout badge. So then there's a gap until the last 3 that we know. I would guess that the other 3 in there are going to be 50, 100, and 150 points. I don't really know. It's just a guess. But we'll see what those are. So going to 200 points, you're going to be getting an 80 to 84 base player, an 80 to 84 Road to the Draft player, an 85 to 89 draft player, and then again a standout badge, and then 6 2 through 7 round collectibles. Then at 325 points, we don't know what's going to be there. The user Spence the Great 16 on Reddit said that there would definitely be a Madden Max badge / stamp there. That was not said by our community manager Nick in his video with all this information, but that definitely could be the case, which you can see from looking at the 500 points reward, which is really good. It starts off with that 1 Madden Max stamp, and then you also have a 90 to 94 draft player, 2 draft standout badges, and then 3 2 through 7 round collectibles. So as you go through, doing your drafts and playing with them, you're going to be accumulating a lot of points, and you're going to be hitting these milestones, and eventually the things are going to add up, the rewards are going to add up, and it's really going to help you a lot to your progression in the draft promo and getting Zeke and getting Aaron Donald, whoever you're going after. I hope all of this made sense. If there's anything you were confused about, any questions you have about the event, let me know in the comments. I'd love to answer any questions you have and do my best to help you out. If you have anything nice to say, you can put it down there too. Chuck a like on the video, subscribe if you haven't already. Usually don't ask for that, but I'm just feeling that today. And watch out, sometime before the draft, I'm going to be releasing a video of a mock draft of my own, just the first round, and we'll see how much I get right. But thank you so much for watching today. I hope everybody stays safe, and I'll see you next time.